Laynie and welcome to my channel. Today I'm excited to talk about a brand new launch. I know this doesn't look brand new because it's half empty. I have a story about that. But this is the new Being Frenshe. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Being French? Being Frenshe? The Target brand by Ashley Tisdale, right? Ashley Tisdale, I think so. I was a little too old for High School Musical. My apologies if I got her name wrong. Yes, it was Ashley Tisdale. Okay, bringing back those Disney facts. Anyways, this is her line at Target, and she just launched Moon Milk. So if you want to hear my thoughts, what I think, and hear my story, also some layering ideas, then make sure you click that subscribe button, join the fam, you won't regret it. And okay, let's just get started. I purchased this at Target when we were out of town at my in-laws, and I did a Target pickup. So handy, love it, do it all the time. Had to go run other errands, and I had just kept this in the Target bag on the floor in my car. And then when we finally got back to my in-laws' house, I picked up the bag and it was like bowing, and I was like, oh no. And then the waft of like super strong fragrance hit me in the face, and I was like, oh, it's leaking! And so I opened the bag and realized, yep, half of it had leaked out. I have noticed this when I've gone to Target that I think you have to be careful with, for some reason, the cap kind of untwists it as you open, and this had totally untwisted and it was laying on its side and half had leaked out. So if you have these, always do a quick check on occasion to make sure they're on tight. And so I was pretty upset that I lost half of it. They were so kind and refunded my money and let me keep it. So thank you, Target, for having awesome customer service. I didn't even have to go back to the store. They were so kind, refunded it, let me keep it. So I do have an idea of what this is like. I do wish it had the notes on the bottle. That's what a lot of body sprays do now, and I find that so handy. So from the Frenshe Instagram page, the top notes are orange, nutmeg, and bergamot. The heart is cardamom, cinnamon bark, ginger flower, and the base, I love this, warm oat milk, vanilla, and musk. I usually am a big fan of oat milk. I am going to spray a little on to refresh the memory. It does say hair, body, and linen mist. They're supposed to have mood science, which is supposed to like elevate your feelings, your mood. I saw a video of Ashley online that stated she was inspired by a chai tea latte. When I hadn't known those details, when I first smelled it, I was like, oh yeah, it's definitely spicy, a little creamy. Brain didn't go to chai latte. Then once I heard that, the next time I sprayed this, instantly I was like, she is so correct. This literally smells like a chai tea latte. Truly, it does, like to a T. They nailed it. It really is a chai tea latte fragrance. I get the full-on spice. I get the full-on creaminess of the oat milk. There's not a tea note in here, but I feel like I could almost get like a black tea note. There's something kind of natural and earthy in there. I really enjoy this. I feel like for a body spray, it does last pretty well. It is a body spray. It's not gonna last you all day or anything like that. I would definitely have to reapply throughout the day. If I really want oomph, I'm gonna have to reapply it. It's a body spray. That's what I expect. I did see she launched a body lotion in Moon Milk. My store did not have it. My in-laws store did not have it. So I haven't smelled that. If you're wanting a new body lotion, I do think pairing this with the body lotion would really help amp up the longevity, the potency. They'd probably pair really beautifully together. I, in my current collection, have the Fenty Butter Drop from last winter. That was the cinnamon one. I can't, is it called cinnamon roll? I'm not sure. It just smells like a cinnamon roll to me, like to a T. I absolutely love that body butter this time of year. It's literal perfection for fall. I put that on today and they pair beautifully together because the Fenty lotion is so creamy and vanillic, almost like frosting, but there's so much cinnamon in there that wears beautifully with the spice in here. So if you have that one already, they pair beautifully together. I'm not gonna pick up the Frenshe lotion because I have that Fenty cinnamon body butter. There's really no need for me to add another spicy lotion to my collection this fall. But again, if you're in for a new lotion, the Moon Milk lotion would probably pair beautifully and be just what you need for a body spray like this. I bet the vanilla and this would pair beautifully together. If you're wanting to amp up the vanilla and the creaminess, you can't go wrong with adding vanilla to anything, in my opinion. Some other things that I think this would pair beautifully with that I have in my collection that I feel like quite a few of us probably have. Don't run out and get anything special. If you have these, I feel like they would be nice. The Vanilla Bourbon by Mix Bar, I feel like would pair really beautifully with this. This is vanilla bourbon. I get a spicy yet powdery vanilla. So many people rave about this one online because it's so affordable. This would make a really pretty pairing. When I first smelled this, before I realized it was based on chai tea latte, my brain went to Pacifica Dream Moon. This is the parfum version. There was something about this that reminded me of this. They're not twins, they're not sisters, they're not even cousins. Really what reminds me of this is the fact this has an oat milk note in it, and I think that's what I was picking up in here. This is gonna amp up the crystal-like effect I get from musky, ambery fragrances. If you're new here, it's the only way I know to describe it. Some scent bubbles to me are very crystal clear, where others, this I would put into a little bit of a milky category. This is a little bit more crystal, but it's also very sweet. And then in the dry down, the oat milk really starts to come out in the Pacifica Dream Moon. This kind of amps up a freshness that's not in here, but I really like how the oat milk plays together. I love a good oat milk note in fragrances. Honestly, I'm excited to have this in my collection. I have heard this is limited edition. I hope it's one of those limited editions to get us to try it and then they decide to keep it in their line. This is one that I can definitely overspray on, even with it being so spicy. The spices do start to tame in that dry down and I don't feel like it's too much. If you live in a high heat climate, maybe don't go as many sprays as I can here in the Midwest. We're getting pretty cool out there. It's crisp, it's fall. The evenings are quite chilly, so I feel like I can really lay on some spicy fragrances and it's not cloying or too much or headache inducing or stomach turning. If you're in a warm climate, first of all, I'm jealous. Second of all, I would spray with caution. I think it's perfect for this time of year. If you've tried it out, leave your thoughts down below. I love hearing them. I know hearing other thoughts and opinions in the comments can help other people who come here to learn more about fragrances. I love when we chat with each other, so definitely leave it down below. As always, please try to stay positive because at the end of the day, that is truly all we can try to do. Mwah! I will see you in the next one. Bye!